To see my exclusive content, visit chrissyonline.com and be sure to join the mailing list for updates on future videos. The links are in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Hey everybody, hello. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Everything looks good on my end. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully the audio is fixed this time. Let me know if it's too low. Y'all, I had my mic on the wrong setting last time. Just a mess. Hey everybody, hey. So, thanks to one of my subscribers. Dang, I don't remember who requested me to talk about the Grammys. But shout out to you. You were under one of my community tab posts and you were like, oh, I know you don't want to talk about celebrities as much, but I would love to get a Grammy review from you. And so I wasn't even going to watch the Grammys. Like, I wasn't interested. And I was like, oh, that is coming up. So let me watch it. And when I watched it, I actually liked some of the performances. So I was like, well, let me just go ahead and give a review. We'll have a little fun, laid back stream, talk about the fashions, talk about the performances. And also, like the conversation that's happening surrounding the Grammys, specifically about Jay-Z and his speech. So I want to talk about that too. I'm not going to really, talk too much about that, but, I do see a little bit of the commentary going around about that. And I don't see enough people saying what needs to be said about that. So I will talk about that as well. So thank you for joining me. Now, the Grammys, this is 2024 Grammys. A lot of the girls won Grammys. Like, when I say the girls, I'm talking about Black women. And so shout out to all the ladies who won their Grammys. I think it was well deserved. Victoria Monet, Coco Jones, Tyla won a Grammy. SZA was the most nominated. So shout out to her. PSC, I already did a live stream on Megan and Nikki. It's the last live stream. So did you miss it, boo? Because I already went in about that. So yeah, we won't be talking about that here. I already covered that, babe. So yeah, go ahead and catch up after this live stream, of course. Go ahead and catch up on the video, okay? Because it looks like you missed it, love. It looks like you missed it. And so let's get into it. Where's my slideshow? Okay. All right, so I put Trevor up here because, I've had my criticism of Trevor in the past. I just never really thought he was that funny, but he's improving a little bit. And I do think he's corny sometimes. Sometimes it's like, that joke didn't land that well. But it was a couple times during the Grammys this year where I laughed a little bit. So he is getting better. He had some funny moments. Okay. So yeah, that's all I want to say about Trevor. Moving on to Dua Lipa. Okay, so Dua Lipa, I'll be honest with you. She is not one of my favorites. Everybody goes up about her. I do like a couple of her songs, but I don't love Dua Lipa. I don't love her like a lot of people love her. I'm just gonna be honest. But the performance, it was just okay. You know what I'm saying? I like when she was on the little cube or whatever. That was different, and you notice when she was swinging on the cube or whatever, that's when the audience kind of went up. To me, that was the highlight of this performance. And that to me was it. I think her vocals weren't bad considering how much she was moving. Yeah, considering how much she was moving, I think the vocals weren't bad. Yeah, I like a couple of Dua songs. I just don't love her like everybody else does. But, she's okay. So, yeah. That's really all I have to say about her. Tracy Chapman. Now, this is why. This is why I want to talk about the Grammys, because to me, this was the best performance. Now, I know some of you guys aren't going to agree with me. Probably is going to be like the younger people who don't agree with me when it comes to this. I absolutely loved Tracy's performance. I loved that she made an appearance. I love how much she was welcomed by the audience. I am a Tracy Chapman fan. I love her music so much. And to be honest with you, when I heard Luke Combs' version of Fast Car on the radio for the first time, it just made me want to listen to Tracy's version. I ain't gonna hold you. And I know maybe some of the young people, y'all didn't know that was Tracy's song, but that is Miss Tracy's song, okay? She is the only pen on that song, if I'm not mistaken. Songwriter, producer, legendary, iconic, okay? And so when I hear his version, I just automatically want to hear Tracy's version. No shade to Luke, because he did a good job. But that's Tracy's. That's Tracy's song. It was meant for her. You know what I mean? And I'm so happy she made an appearance. How long has it been, y'all? 35 years, 36 years, 36 years later. And this song, Fast Car, is still captivating people like this. Y'all, that is iconic songwriting. And I'm a songwriter, so I have to stand Tracy for this. I have to stand. And this is why I tell y'all, I'm going to sound real old when I say this. I'm going to sound very old when I say this, but this is why I keep saying that the kids ain't doing it like this no more. I know I sound so old saying that, but they ain't doing it like this, y'all. They not doing it like this, because think about it. And shout out to SZA. I'm very happy for her, right? But is SZA gonna have this kind of moment 36 years from now? Think about it. Are people gonna be in the audience? Like, did you see how Tracy captivated the audience during the Grammys? Did you pay attention to the audience? It was like they were under a spell. That is how good this song is. Do you get what I'm saying? And so, who is writing music like that? Like, I'm talking about the young kids. Who is writing music like that right now? Who's doing it? Who is doing it like this? And so when y'all ask me and y'all say well, Chrissy, what do you consider a good hook and a good Fast Car? Phenomenal. It's just a good song. It's just good. I don't feel like the younger, especially the Gen Z, some of the millennials too, because y'all had to, correct me when I said SZA was a Gen Z. She's a millennial. But some of them, it's like the hooks ain't hitting like Fast Car. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if that's not really your type of music, you have to admit that's a good hook. You have to admit it. And so this is what I'm talking about when I say to y'all that the hooks, the songs, it's just not enough. The new girls just aren't enough. Rampage and Chipmunk, maybe I need to correct myself. I'm talking about the mainstream music, the newer mainstream music. We know that, underground, the girls are doing it. I'm talking about the mainstream stuff. It's just I got emotional, when I saw Tracy up there. I got emotional a little bit. I was like, oh my God. And, maybe it's because it's a little nostalgic for me because, I grew up listening to her. My sister loves Tracy Chapman. So she introduced me to Tracy Chapman. And so it was it's just brought back so many memories for me. So that was part of it too. But aside from that, it's just a good song. And all I'm saying is that your faves that y'all like to fight me for, They're not gonna have this moment in 36 years from now. They're not gonna have this moment like Tracy did. Cause they don't have it. they don't they don't have it. Your faves don't have it. Okay? Okay, Jasmine Sullivan. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. But she's good though. I'm talking strictly just about the pen though. Not even just about the vocal ability. You know what I mean? The singing ability. I'm talking about the pen game. I'm talking about the songwriting skills. Do you get what I'm saying? You feel me? I mean, even Victoria Monet pulled from the 90s or from the early 2000s. She pulled from that. I'm just saying, like, the young girls ain't got the original pen game. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to stop standing for Tracy. But that's all I'm saying. Because I don't want to make this whole live about Tracy. But look, yeah, I know Victoria's talented. I'm not taking anything away from her talent. But I'm saying, like, the younger girls who have good music for the most part, a lot of them are pulling from the 90s. In the 80s and the early 2000s, they're pulling from that era where the music was good. It was better. That's all I'm saying. I want some new mainstream iconic music that is just as iconic as Tracy is. That 36 years from now, we're going to get this moment with them. I need more of that. And so that is what her performance made me think of. Yeah, timeless. Timeless. Just beautiful. I was just so happy to see her. And the audience, like, I felt how the audience felt. Like, it was just like, oh my God, Tracy. Like, it was just so good. It was. I mean, the fact that she's still captivating people with this song 36 years later, it says it all. It says it all. And I just don't think the newer girls, most of them who are mainstream, I just don't think they got it like that. I don't. Tell me who has it like that. Tell me, please. Yeah, and the song resonates as, and, we can talk about Tracy. The song, the lyrics of the song, when you listen to the lyrics, they're a little bit mammy-ish, but that's another story. I'm talking strictly about the song arrangement, the melody, the pen game is on point with Tracy. And it's not just this song. She has a body of work that's amazing. I love me some Tracy. But anyway, let's move on because I can do this all night. Yeah, the pen. I mean, and she's the only pen on this song. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so SZA. Okay. Y'all know I'm not a huge fan of SZA's music. Again, when we talk about those strong hooks, I really don't think SZA has it. But I can acknowledge that SZA is good. She's good at what she does. And I am not mad that a beautiful, unambiguous, darker skinned black woman, I'm not mad at her having the most Grammy nominations. I love to see that. So we team SZA today, okay? I was happy to see that she was nominated so much. Love that for her. Love that for the image of black women. I am very, very proud of her. And, her vocals were really good during the performance. Really good. And, I like SZA's speaking voice, too. I think she has such a cute voice. I also thought her speech was cute. It was down to earth. I think SZA, what really works for her is she's relatable to a lot of people. People find her to be relatable. They find her to be down to earth. And I think that's what makes her music so successful. So even though she's really not my cup of tea, I really, really am happy for her. Very, very happy for SZA. So shout out to her. Next is Billie Eilish. So, I really like the song What Was I Made For from the Barbie soundtrack. I really like that song. Billie, this performance, it started off her singing, it started off a little too breathy for me, but I get that that's just, the song. But it ended well. She ended strong, and I love the violins. I'm a sucker for some strings. To me, strings, an orchestra, or a choir, it instantly makes a live performance better. So I enjoyed the violins. And Billie, she's another really good writer. She's good. But one thing that irritates me about Billie, when she wins anything, whenever she wins an award, her speeches are always horrible. They're cringy. Her speeches are. It's like, girl, take the award. Just take the award. Stop with the fake humility. Stop acting like you're not happy to win. It's always like, I don't deserve to be here. I'm so sorry I won, but I'm going to take my Grammy anyway. Oh my God, everybody was, it's like, girl, no, stop. Please. Please. It's so cringy, and I wish she would stop doing that. Yeah, she needs some media training. She does. Is it imposter syndrome? Is it? Or is it an act? I don't know. I can't decide if it's imposter syndrome or if it's fake humility. And she's just trying to be funny. Because, girl, you good at that pen. You're a good writer. And she's been writing since she's, 13? 14? Girl, you deserve to be there. Stop playing these games. Stop playing these games. Who else? Seriously, she wrote Ocean Eyes when she was 13? That's some genius shit, Billie. Snap out of it. Like, either stop acting or get it together, please. I think she deserves it. I think she deserves what she's getting. Yeah, her and her brother write together. It's not just Phineas. It's both her and her brother. Billie and Phineas wrote Ocean Eyes together, y'all. But just the fact that I don't think you understand. Even if she co-wrote it, she was 13 with Phineas when she did. Not everybody can do that. So it's like, girl, get it together. Get your imposter syndrome together, since that's what y'all want to call it. Get it together. And even if you feel that way, stop making the speeches. Stop saying it when you up there on the mic. Stop doing that. Because at the end of the day, you're going to keep your Grammy. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to give it away. So why are you saying, oh my God, I don't deserve this? Okay, well, give it to somebody else then. You're not going to do that, are you, Billie? So let's stop. Let's stop doing that. So that's all on Billie. Miley Cyrus. This is another person I am not a big fan of. And I wasn't familiar with her Flower song, to be honest. It's a catchy song. Not a bad song. Her performance wasn't bad. She had a lot of energy. Just not my favorite. I'm not saying she's bad. She's just not my favorite. And does anybody know, how old is Miley? I feel like she presents a lot older than she is. Like, she has an older voice, an older demeanor. Yeah. So I thought she was pretty good. It wasn't bad. She's just not my cup of tea like that. But good performance, good song. Oh, she's only 31. Yeah. She's aging fast. I noticed that with her. Okay, so Taylor Swift is next. And she made history. I think she's the first person to win, what is it, best album 4 times in a row or something like that, 5 times in a row. And y'all know, for a minute I was sleeping on Taylor. Taylor has a good pen too. I gotta give it to Taylor. She can write a mean hook. She's really good at song arrangement. And the reason why I go up on that is because everybody is just not good at that. Like, I think y'all underestimate how some people just aren't that good at it. And Taylor is one of those people who's really good at it. She's good at writing a hook. She's good at song arrangement. She's good at, writing a strong bridge. Like, everybody doesn't have that. Now as far as the album she won for, I don't think, what album did she win for? See, I didn't do a lot of research. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, yeah, I've said before, she's one of those people who, for me, this is just me. I know we probably got some Swifties in here because her fan base is off the chain. It's huge. Okay. I personally think Taylor is a better songwriter than she is a performer. I don't, the stage presence for me isn't there enough. But she's a good songwriter. I will give her that. And, you know, not everybody can do it all, and that's fine. Okay. Why y'all keep? Yes, I saw that somebody said that she was disrespectful to Celine Dion. I missed that. What happened with that? Yeah, I can take or leave the vocals too. But I think she's a good songwriter. And now I'm sorry, I didn't do a lot of research. I don't remember who was all in this category. Now, if she deserved to win again is debatable, but again, I haven't listened to the album. I don't think that she won for. So, I can't really determine that at this point in time, whether or not, you know, she deserved it. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. And one thing that Taylor said that was correct, she said something during her speech. She said something about how the fan base influenced the Recording Academy's voting decision, and that's on point. I'm glad she acknowledged that. Of course, she won't acknowledge this part, but it's also because she's white. You know, the white people love them some Taylor, especially after what Kanye did, you know, at the Grammys. So ever since then, you know, they gonna ride for Miss Taylor, okay? I like that she gave Lana Del Rey her props. I don't really care for Lana personally, but Lana's another person who has really good music. So, yeah. That's all I have on Taylor. Olivia Rodriguez or Rodrigo. I always say her name wrong. I thought her vocal sounded so good. Well, okay, was she lip syncing or was that live? Because if it was live, her vocals were phenomenal, and I think she was live. Very, very strong vocalist. I think she's a good songwriter too. To be honest with you, I think she's good. She's good. Isn't she like 17, 18, or something like that? I don't think she won any Grammys, did she? Or did she? I don't think she did. Y'all don't think she could sing? I thought her vocals sounded good. She's 20. Okay, I knew she was young. Olivia improved her vocals because she used to sound a mess on stage. Okay, well tonight or last night, she sounded good. I thought her vocals were good. And I think she's a good artist, especially to be so young. Yeah, again, her music is not, I don't think it's really for me, but I can acknowledge a good song. So, yeah, that's all I have to say on her. Who's next? Oh, Annie Lennox. Only reason why I put her up here is because I love Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You. And I know she passed away. That was another song that I grew up on. My sister used to play that all the time. And so when she was singing that, it just brought back so many memories. Now, something I'm confused about. Did Prince write that song? Or, okay, am I wrong about that? Because I know Prince has his version. So did Prince write Nothing Compares to You? Did he write that song? Okay, I thought so. I knew I wasn't tripping. Either way, I love that song. I love Sinead O'Connor's version and I love Prince's version. I love both versions. Um, and so when she was singing that, I got all the feels or whatever because I love that song. I thought she did pretty good too. I thought she did pretty good. It sounds like she got a little tired towards the end because she was belting it out, and you could tell the voice was getting a little tired towards the end. Social Flex says, I think Chrissy secretly can sing. Girl, I would have bust out in song already if I wasn't kind of under the weather. But if you've been here for a while, I be singing on stream all the time. I done played some of my music and everything. I'm a songwriter first, but yeah, I can sing. Yeah, I make music. I'm a songwriter. That's why I'm into the Grammys. I'm into the award shows and stuff because, I'm a music girl. I'm a music girly. So it's close to my heart. So, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, Prince, that's his song. And that song is the shit. Period. Period. And I do like both versions. So, let's get to Fantasia. Miss Fantasia. This was my second favorite performance after Tracy. And the only reason why it's not my first favorite is because I have a special place in my heart for Tracy. But it would have been the first if Tracy didn't show up. I enjoyed Fantasia's tribute to Tina Turner. I thought she did so good. I thought her performance of Proud Mary was so good. Just Fantasia was in her element with this performance. And, I saw a few people on Twitter saying that Beyonce should have done the tribute. And listen, I understand where y'all are coming from, okay? I think Beyonce would have done a great job. I understand that she looks a little bit more like Tina Turner than Fantasia. But y'all need to realize that Beyonce does not have to do all of the Tina Turner tributes, y'all. She don't have to do all of them, and it's okay. I promise you it's okay. If Beyonce doesn't do every single Tina Turner tribute, it is okay to let somebody else do it, okay? It's okay. Y'all are gonna be okay. Okay? And, something else that I thought Fantasia did really well with this performance and why I think she was a good choice, excuse me, is because Fantasia has that grit in her voice that Tina Turner had. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Listen to Tina and Ike Turner's version of Come Together. I think the Beatles wrote that song, but for me personally, Tina and Ike's, let's just say Tina. Ike was on it, but Tina made the song, okay? Tina's version is so much better, and I think Michael Jackson everybody covered that damn song. But Tina's version is so much better because she has that grit. That grit, like, it's so indescribable. Like, that's what I love about Tina's voice. That's what I loved about her voice. And to me, Fantasia captured that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not quite sure, and Beehive, don't come for me, I'm not quite sure if Beyonce can capture it like that. I know I've heard Beyonce do Proud Mary, but I feel like, and Beyonce can growl a little bit. She has a little bit of grit, but it ain't like Fantasia's, if that makes sense. It's not like that. And both of them are good. Don't get me wrong. Both of them are good, but Fantasia has that grittiness. And I think that is why this was the perfect song choice for her to honor Tina, because that grit was there. And Fantasia, she's going to perform every time. The vocals, the stage presence is just there. Fantasia is just good. May not like her personally. I may not agree with everything she's come out and said, especially about her husband. Okay. But as far as her talent, it's just there. Fantasia is one of those people. She's just born to do this. You know what I'm saying? She's born to do it. You get what I'm saying? So, okay, yeah, we got the Beehive in here. I said what I said. I said what I said. I think Fantasia was a great choice for this. And I was glad to see. And, something else. I think Beyonce paying a tribute to Tina Turner would have been so predictable because she's done them already. So it was kind of refreshing to see Fantasia do this, to see somebody else do it and kill it like she did. And everybody was like, well, not everybody, but I saw some people on Twitter like, oh, but Beyonce could dance better than Fantasia. Okay, Beyonce may have done the dancing part a little bit better, but if you think about Tina Turner, she wasn't that strong of a dancer either. So what's the big deal? It was about the voice. It was about the voice, the stage presence, the energy. And for me, Fantasia brought all of that. And that's what we needed to honor Miss Tina. And to me, she did it. She did it well. PSC says Beyonce would have done it. They snubbed her last year. So, okay, so y'all are saying that Fantasia, you think Fantasia was the second choice? Perhaps you're right. I don't know. Either way, it was a good choice. Either way. And I thought she did very good. Yeah, maybe Beyonce didn't want to do it. Maybe y'all are right. That is a possibility. That's a possibility. Yeah, so shout out to Fantasia. She was born to do this. I enjoyed her performance. My eyes were glued to the screen. I didn't look away. So that's a good sign. Whenever I can't look away, that means you're doing something right. So yeah, next. Who's next? Okay, so let's talk about this speech that Jay-Z gave, his acceptance speech. He won the Dr. Dre something award. What was it called, y'all? Some award he won. And he was up there, I see a lot of people, ooh, Jay-Z told it like it was, because he kind of called out the Grammys or whatever. And he said something about how certain people didn't deserve to be in the category that they were in. And, he took up for Beyonce. He said it didn't make sense that she's never gotten Album of the Year. He was taking up for his wife, as he should. And that's great, right? Something that Jay-Z said that was on point was when he said that Black people do these fake boycotts. I thought that was very interesting because he was talking about how in the past, certain rappers and even he himself fake boycotted the Grammys. They went on this strike or whatever, but then they secretly still watch them. And that just reminded me of how Black people boycott. We pretty much do that with everything. And I think that's a little embarrassing how, we say we're going to boycott something and then we don't really do it. We still watch it. We still engage. So that's why our boycotts are so ineffective. Oh yeah, Blue looks gorgeous. She looks so beautiful up there. Gorgeous. And I feel like, I was talking to somebody else about this earlier, and I feel like Jay, he spoke for Beyonce. He said what they have spoken about privately about her getting snubbed. And I feel like, to me, Beyonce kind of looked over it. She didn't look like she really wanted to be there like that. She looked like, okay, my husband's being honored, so I have to show up. That's the vibe I was getting from Beyonce. And here's my thing. And this is going to be an unpopular opinion because I saw a lot of people, clapping for Jay-Z. And that's fine. It's whatever, right? I'm just becoming so detached to this kind of stuff, this race stuff. But here's what I will say, right? Jay-Z can get up there and complain about the Grammys when Dr. Dre, you can name any other millionaire, billionaire, celebrity Black man. They could have come together by now and created their own recording academy that acknowledges Black artists. It could have been done by now. And just to be clear, because a lot of people love to twist my words on this app, I am not asking Black men to do anything. I am not expecting them to build anything for Black women or Black people. We know that they're not going to do it, okay? But my point is, that is what they should be doing as men, instead of getting up here complaining all the time about what white people will not give them at the award shows that they own. Okay? If they would come together and build their own shit, build their own version of the Grammys, okay, then they wouldn't have to be worried about Black women like Beyonce getting snubbed and sitting there low key mad, low key don't want to be there, but you there anyway because there's nothing else that exists to honor black people's artistry. Black people should be ashamed that y'all really don't have your own thing like that. Okay, you have the BET Awards, you have the NAACP Awards, you have small things or whatever, but you should have something at this point that is on the level of a Grammys, or if not on that level, close to it. You should have a replacement to where you're not going to be always begging them for something that you're never going to get. And I keep saying this over and over, but black people, you're asking for equality that will never happen because black people don't own or control the systems that you're asking for equality to exist in, okay? Of course, white women, of course, Taylor Swift and Dua Lipa are going to beat out everybody because their men own the Recording Academy. And yeah, we already talked about how black women have gotten their, their things this year, and that's fine. But it's going to be next year, the year after that, there are always going to be black women who get snubbed. Black women who don't get their what they should get. And that's because it's not yours. It's because you don't own it. When you own your shit, you can call the shots. Until then, you're just going to keep begging for their crumbs. And that is how I see it. Like, I'm happy for these women. And, it is what it is. But it's because they don't have anything else. All they have at this point are Grammys. You get what I'm saying? That's all they have. So, yeah, I'm going to celebrate them. But, yeah, can I also acknowledge the inequality and how they get snubbed? Yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and expect white people to give people who look like them more than, or black people more than what they give people who look like them. Y'all are expecting too much from them. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, Soul Train Awards. And so here's my thing. Like, if black people were really serious about boycotting the Grammys and really pouring into their own award shows and not needing validation from white people, I would gladly join in with that boycott. But y'all will never do that. Black people will never do that. So, that's just what you're going to keep doing. And again, because the girls, this is how they get their validation. This is how they get, their validation for their artistry. I'm going to celebrate them, but I'm under no illusions to what it is. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to say, I just don't think black people are serious. And this is why I gave up on being pro-black a long time ago, because y'all are never going to really create your own shit and really put your own weight behind it. And let that be the only thing that matters. And all of you black women, this is something else I have to say. And y'all are going to be irritated when I say this. Because, again, y'all be clapping for these black men for the bare minimum. Jay-Z is supposed to get up there and defend his wife, okay? At the end of the day, that does not trickle down to you, ladies. And that's another thing I wanted to say. Like, these black men like Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, all of them, even if they were to create something for black people, who do you think, what type of women do you think would rise to the top? Just think about it. What type of women that it would be almost just as bad as what the white people are doing. Because Beyonce would win most of the awards. It would be like most of the lighter skinned women and the mixed women who win the awards, even if black men were in control. So that's something else y'all need to understand. When they sit here, I guess what irritates me about this whole thing is when I see unambiguous black women talking about this, and they're like, yeah, because he's taken up for all black women. No, he's taken up for his wife. This don't have nothing to do with you. It don't have nothing to do with you. And we all know that if they were to control anything like the Grammys, if they had their own black Grammys, we all know who would rise to the top. So that is something else y'all need to keep in mind. And this is why I say, like, black women, you don't have to clap for everything. Okay, Jay-Z was spitting facts, that's cool or whatever, but you don't have to give him an award for that. And he said it himself. Y'all don't have to clap for everything. That's how I feel about this. Like, why are y'all clapping? This is what he was supposed to do for his wife. So that is how I feel about that. And, you know, when I say that, because here's the thing. I always hear black men, especially in the manosphere, I always hear them say, oh, black men don't build because black women don't want them. Oh, black women are choosing. Now the whole thing, I guess, because black men, they mad because they see all these black women starting to swirl. And so now the excuse for them not building is, oh, all black women want is white men. And they want to be white women. And they want, what do they call that shit? It's the, what is it? What is, they have a term for it. The myth of white womanhood. Yeah, so black men will never be enough. And they just want to be white women and all this shit. And this is their excuse, right, for not building. But it's like, what is stopping these cream of the crop black men who are with black women from building? And I'm not just talking about Jay-Z and the black men who are with light-skinned women. I'm talking about the ones with unambiguous black women. The black men who met their black wives in college, who have black women as the come-up woman, who were with them when they were down and out. Right? And now they have black children. Even if they're doing for their individual families, which again, that's the bare minimum, that's what they're supposed to do. What are they doing collectively? Why aren't they collaborating and putting their resources together to build black infrastructure and institutions like the Grammys? What is the excuse? What is the excuse? And see, it's hard to blame black women for everything when you have black men like Jay-Z with resources who are with black women and they're still not they're complaining about what white people aren't giving them still. And they're in these positions. They're still not coming together, working together, truly building something. What is their excuse? What's the excuse? Yeah, Denzel Washington, LeBron James. Who is LeBron James who Gabrielle is married to? You know I be forgetting the names. I'm bad with names. Her husband. Yaya says at least Jay-Z hair looks better. I'm done with you. Yeah, Dwayne Wade. I couldn't think of his name. Yeah, Dwayne Wade. I'm thinking of all these millionaire, billionaire black men who are specifically with black women. What is stopping them from mobilizing and getting together and creating something as big as the Grammys? Not the EBT awards, okay? Not the bootleg BET awards. Something really big. Like, they have the money to do that. Why aren't they doing it? Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. Right, exactly. You guys get my point. These men have absolutely no excuse. So, I'm just not buying it. Right, they don't care. Snoop Dogg, yep, that's another one. I'm talking about the black men who are specifically with black women, not the Cry Reese and his wanna be Latino ass, not him. Yeah, they don't care. And see, this is why I really do feel like when they are all over the internet talking about how black women won't let them do nothing, it's a smokescreen. It really is, because no, your primary reason for not mobilizing and not building is not because of black women. It's because you don't want to. And I just wish they were more honest about that. Like, which they'll never be honest, but that's the real reason. Red Elephant says because black billionaires benefit from oppression too. That's true, right? But here's my thing. Even if they were to get together and mobilize, there's still going to be a lower class of black people under them. They would still win in that system. And I know, oh my God, the anti-capitalist girlies, they're probably like, and see, that's why we need to tear all this shit down. But you get my point, though. You get my point. They would still be at the top of the pyramid, is my point. So that's not the reason either. I get what you're saying, Red Elephant, that they benefit from oppression and they benefit from black people being at the bottom. But even if they were to create more infrastructure, they would still be at the top. And my thing is, if that's the position you're taking, okay, well, I just want to, not build anything because it makes me feel good to be, the token Negro, and it makes me feel good to look down on all these oppressed black people, then stop complaining about what white people ain't giving you. Because you ain't never going to get it. It's never going to be any equality. You're never going to get it. So be comfortable in your tokenized position, accepting crumbs, and stop complaining. That's all I'm saying. And it's like ever since, becoming woke, like really, really woke, not pro-black woke, but really woke to how trash this community is. It's like every time I hear people, like black people specifically, complaining about this shit, it just makes me cringe, and it's embarrassing. Especially black people with the resources to create alternatives for black people. There should have been a Grammy alternative already for black people, primarily for black people. But whatever. And that's not my business because I ain't pro-black. But I'm just saying, like, I'm getting tired of hearing black people complain. It starts to get annoying because you know that these motherfuckers just don't want to do shit. It's just, you lose patience at some point. You get what I'm saying? I know y'all are here with me. A lot of y'all are here with me on that. Anyway, that's all I want to say on that. Who's next? Oh yeah. Blue Ivy is beautiful. She looks so beautiful in her dress. Beautiful. Anyway, next, Joni Mitchell. I knew who Joni was, okay? Admittedly, I'm not familiar with her body of work like that, but I thought her performance was good, especially for her to be in her 80s. I think they said she's 80 years old and have gone through everything they said she's been through. I thought her performance was very heartwarming, very touching. I also thought that her background vocalist and instrumentalist, honey, they were on point. To me, that's what made the performance. I was loving the background vocals. I loved Brandy Carlisle. I love her addition to it. I love the black women, on the cello, just doing the thing. And the other, does anybody know who those black girls are? Does anybody know who they are? Because I be trying to, like, shout out the girls by name. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're not, like, mainstream background vocalists. But I just thought that they were so good. And they added a nice touch to this performance. Like I said, I'm a sucker for some strings. So I thought they did so good. And I just thought that Joni did good for her to be 80. And I mean, her voice was so clear and good. So I enjoyed this performance too. Who's next? Oh, Burna Boy, 21 Savage, and Brandy. I'm gonna be honest. I think I just like this performance because Brandy was there. I'm gonna just be honest. Brandy made the performance. I mean, I think this was the first time Afro Beats was on the Grammys, which shout out to them. I think that that's great for them. However, I only cared because Brandy was there. I'm just gonna be honest. That's the only reason. I thought she did really good because she's Brandy, of course, super talented. Burna Boy and 21 Savage, to me, their stage presence was just lacking. I mean, look at 21 Savage. He just looks awkward, and I don't know. It just wasn't there for them, in my opinion. But Brandy was good. Shout out to Brandy. No, I mean, I do like some of Burna Boy's music, but for me, this performance just wasn't all that. The only thing to me that made that performance was Brandy. That's just what it was. Is he colorist? I'm sure he is. Most niggas are. Most niggas are. Like I said, I'm here for Brandy. That's it. No, 21 is not Riri's baby daddy. Y'all are hilarious. Not y'all said that that's Rihanna's baby daddy. No, Rihanna's baby daddy is what is that nigga's name? ASAP Rocky. That's ASAP Rocky. This is 21 Savage. I have no idea who he's with. I don't keep up with his shit. Y'all are hilarious. Oh my god. They're all similar though, so I could understand the confusion, especially if you don't keep up with them. I understand. Um I think that was all my performances. Oh yeah, shout out to Victoria Monet. I think she deserved all of her things. I'm so happy for her. Her speech was very moving. I'm a little confused as to why she didn't perform. Does anyone know why? Did she perform at the pre-show? Even if she did, she needed to perform at the main show because she won 3 Grammys. I mean, why didn't she perform? I was just confused by that. Like, where was the On My Mama performance? I would have loved to see that at the Grammys. What's the reason she didn't perform? Does anyone know? Yeah, even Tyler. I think Tyler should have performed too. Yeah, Victoria, baby, she took home 3 awards. So, don't understand that. But again, this is shit that happens when the shit is not yours. Do you get what I'm saying? So, what can you expect? But our girl should have performed. Coco should have performed too. She won a Grammy, and we're gonna talk about her in a minute during the fashion portion. But like Coco, why didn't she perform "I See You"? Why didn't our girl perform? Like, what's going on? Oh, girl, I never liked that Water song, Kels. I mean, Tyla, I think she's cute. I like I will say I like that the song is catchy. I see why people like it, but I've never liked that song like that. So, yeah, that's it for that. Now let's move on to these fashions, honey. And I know I didn't mention a lot of the performances, but that's just because I either don't care or they didn't stand out to me. I know a few more people performed. I just don't care. I just wanted to highlight the performances that a lot of people thought were good and the performances that I thought were good that stood out to me. So, yeah. Let's go to the fashions. Now, this is MC Light. Shout out to MC Light. She gonna always have a job. You always hear her voice. She has a perfect voice. for the award show commentary. She really does. Her voiceovers are always there. That girl, she's always gonna have a job, okay? And I thought she looked cute. Nothing special about this outfit, but I thought it was cute. She looks nice. Look like she's just there to get her check, okay? That's it and that's all. She's used to this. She is not new to this. She's true to this. She said, I'm gonna put on my little blazer and come out and enjoy the show, okay? Yeah, very simple and cute. She ain't trying to dress to impress like that. She's at every award show. She does voiceovers for every show. So I'm sure she's used to being there all the time. So, Taylor Swift. Now, and I'm sorry, I don't know these designers. You can tell me in the comments. I know a few of them. I don't know what designer this is. But this, to me, it just looks like a big sheet, if that makes sense. It's ill-fitting. It's too big, in my opinion. That's what I don't like about this dress. I think it could have been a better gown if it fitted better. Do y'all agree with me on that? And I'm not sure. Well, I guess I don't mind the black gloves. For me, it's more so just about the fit. I don't really mind it being black and white. And, I don't know, maybe this is just me being a black woman, but I think Taylor just needs to add a few extensions in the back. In the back. I think she need a few clip-ins or something. I don't know. I think she has a braid or something going on, like a fishtail braid. But her hair is so thin, I think it either should have been out or add some clip-ins, boo, or something, because it was just looking too thin in the back. And is that just me? Am I the only one who feels that way? Again, maybe it's just me being a black girl, being obsessed with, bigger hair, but girl, we need a couple clip-ins in the back, a couple tape-ins or something of the sort. But yeah, other than that, it's whatever. This is Area Star, I think that's how you pronounce it. I really think she was trying to go for the mermaid theme. And I see where she was trying to go. I do see where she was trying to go, but this just looks like it was sloppily made. It just doesn't look very well made. And I think it could have been better. It's not well made. That's the only thing. I like the color, but that's about it. Yeah, I think she's a very, very pretty girl. Just not the best made outfit. I don't know who this designer is. But yeah, that's the only criticism with that. Candy, Miss Candy. I think Candy's cute. I don't think this looks bad. It's just kind of basic. That's all. Don't look bad though. I think she looks nice. Y'all don't like it? Y'all said Candy didn't even try. I'm trying to think. What do y'all think would have made this better? Maybe if it was a little bit more fitted, maybe? I don't know. But to me, it's just kind of basic. But I think she looks nice. Erica Campbell. And again, I don't know what is up with the ill-fitted gowns this year. This just looks way too big. Way too much fabric. She's drowning in it. And that's why I don't like it. Yeah. Y'all said no. It's too big and too long. It looks like a curtain. It does look kind of like a curtain. Yeah, I don't love that. This is Laverne Cox. I hate this. And I've never liked the dresses with the exaggerated hips. I never really cared for that. What are these called? I don't even know what they're called. It's just this has never been my thing. But this is just bad. It's way too wide. And, otherwise it probably would have been a nice dress. It would have been a nice dress if she wouldn't have had, trying to bend over the top. Right. I agree. I like the top, but the bottom needs to go. I mean, and really, that's the only thing. I mean, I feel like a lot of these celebrities, they try too hard to be avant garde. They try too hard to be over the top, and then they end up not looking good. So next is Kelly Osbourne. And somebody on Twitter says she has an Ozempic face. She does have that face. I get that, she's always been kind of goth. And so I get that that's where she's going. But I don't hate this. I don't like the bag though. I really don't like the bag. I don't like the stereo shaped bag. I don't like that. Yeah, I think it's the way she's smiling that's making her look all sunken in the neck like that. I don't know. I hope that's what it is. Cause I actually think she normally looks good. Like I think she's looked good over the years after she's dropped the weight. But here it's just really in her neck. I think it's maybe the way she's smiling. The social flex says she looks okay in the sense that who are you talking about? Next is Alex Isley. Shout out to her. Uh-oh. Why did it say disconnected? Can y'all hear me? What the hell happened? Do I sound okay? Okay. Yeah, this is just doesn't fit her body type. And then that velvet material is just it's not working for her. Yeah, this doesn't fit her body type. She needed something maybe that flares out at the bottom. Maybe that would look better. And I don't like the material at all. But I love her music. Next this is Killer Mike and is this his wife or is he married? Look, I don't know. I think he won like 3 Grammys, didn't he? I don't know what for, but he won a lot of awards. But I think she looks nice. Is this his wife or his girlfriend? Yeah, I heard that he was arrested. So this is his wife. Okay, yeah, I think she's beautiful. And I just grabbed the picture because I thought she looked so nice. What did he get arrested for? So y'all tell me what he got arrested for in the chat. Y'all said she needs a looser material. I've only seen this side view, so I don't know. To me, it looks like it's fit nicely. Some misdemeanor charges. See, why are men of this caliber getting arrested at award shows? Oh my God. Niggas are just ridiculous. Next, Tyla. I love this dress. I think some people were saying it looked kind of cheap. I could see that. I think this is Gucci though. Is it Gucci or Versace? One of the other. And I like it. I like that shade of green, that minty, cool green. I like that. Y'all don't like this? It's Versace? Okay. Y'all said it's giving fashion over. I can kind of see where you're coming from with that, but I think it's a step up from Fashion Nova. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I think she has a nice body. Yeah. Yep. Who's next? Victoria Monet. To me, this is just, classic gown. I think she played it very safe and I like it. Gold, copper, gold. It looks nice to me. I thought she looked really nice. Lonnie, this is not it. I don't know if Lonnie has a stylist that did her dirty or if she needs one. But I mean, everything about this is wrong. Is that sequence? I don't know. And then the red boots. Oh, baby, this is just a disaster. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't care for it. That's just me. Who's next? Dua Lipa. Yeah, this is just okay to me. I don't know what designer this is. It's just okay. Nothing special to me about this. It doesn't pop to me. I mean, it's just okay. Yeah, it's boring. I think that's a good term to describe it. Maybe she just looks boring to me. This is Gail. Um I can't really tell if this is gold or is this yellow or gold. I feel like it's like yellow gold, almost a silver metallic-y looking. I don't know. I feel like I would like it better if it was just gold and not leaning towards that yellow color because it almost looks like foil, if that makes sense. But it doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she still looks nice. Very much so, older woman fashion, appropriate. It looks nice. Um oh my god, what is her name? She won a Grammy. Somebody give me her name. Samira Joy. Yeah. This girl is talented. She won a Grammy. She's a jazz artist. Y'all need to listen to her stuff. She's good. She's good. And shout out to her. I'm happy for her. Um, I just thought this was basic. Doesn't look bad, but it doesn't necessarily wow you either. It kind of just looks like it's just basic. That's all. But it fits well. It fits well. I think it's tailored well. I think it fits her breasts well because sometimes the heavy chested girls they don't get the fit right. I think she got that right. I feel like what would have made this better is if she would have given us a silver shoe because I think the black takes the look down a notch. Do y'all agree with me about that? Yeah, Samira Joy. Y'all don't think it fits her boobs? I think her boobs look good. Okay, whatever. Yeah, right, exactly. The black shoes make it look a little cheap. Yeah. That's my only criticism. But other than that, I think she looks nice. Billie Eilish, I mean, girl. Billie Eilish always looks like this. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I think she be trying to stand out. But you know how I would like to see Billie Eilish if she's gonna do this fake butch look. Did y'all see? I should have put her in here and I didn't. Brandy Carlisle looked nice. She had on her little blazer. What's that white woman with the short hair that all the gays like? Ruby Rose. You can give a cute little blazer and you can make it young. You can even throw some tennis shoes with it. Like Billie, her outfits never look cohesive. It just never looks good. I don't know any other. Okay, tomboy, whatever you want to call her. But, I think she tries to look messy like this. I think this is just her thing. But it looks bad. Next, now who is this? I forget who this is. But I hate this outfit. I feel like this is just like again very sloppily made and then the cape has the nerve to be wrinkled. Why is your cape wrinkled? And the top the cut at the top just looks bad. This is just it could have been better because I see what they were going for, but this is just bad and I don't know what designer this is. Cat Graham. Yeah, her name is Cat Graham. Not super Mimi. I'm done with y'all. I mean, I don't even know if I like the bottom. The mesh looks kind of weird. It's not matching her skin good enough. It's making her look ashy in the waist. And then, yeah, I just think the cut of this is really bad. Not Charmin. It does look like toilet paper. It does. I agree with that. Okay, next. I saw this. It was either on Instagram or Twitter. It looked a little bit better in real time, to be honest with you. But it's just too much going on here. And I like the scoop neck. I like the top part, right? The top can stay. But I feel like maybe the bottom portion of this gown, if it was like black, just solid black, and even the train could stay like that neutral color, but it's too busy in the middle, if that makes sense. But I will say it just doesn't photograph good because in real time it did look better, but I just think it should have been a little bit more solid towards the bottom because it's too busy, and maybe the gloves could have been a solid black or something like that. It's just too busy. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. The only criticism I have. But I love the scoop neck part. I love that part. The top part looks nice. And I like her hair too. Fantasia's hair always looks good. Whoever does her hair, great job. It always looks good. Very Suge Avery-esque. I kind of see that. Yeah, just too busy though. And normally Fantasia looks good. But not so much for the Grammys. Now this to me, Coco, best dressed to me. One of the best dressed. I think, the plunge dress, the plunge line, the super plunge line in the front. I think it looks good. I love the sparkles. To me, the shimmer doesn't look cheap. Does anybody know who this designer is? Yeah, I just think she looks beautiful. Her hair, the updo was a great choice. I think she looks beautiful. Yeah, she literally looks like a black Barbie to me. I just think Coco is beautiful. To me, best dressed, especially in this photo. Gorgeous. I don't think anybody was looking better than Coco. And I'm not just saying that because she's a black woman. I really think she was the best dressed. Latino Boy says she needs to be the next Princess Tiana. I could see that. Yeah, Coco won. She won Best Dress for Grammys 2024. Beautiful. And just such beautiful representation for black women. And I just wish she would have performed during the Grammys. Really, I wish she would have. I would have loved to see her perform ICU. But, at least she got the Grammy. I'm happy that she won. So shout out to Coco. No complaints with her outfit. Does she have on a necklace? I can't tell. Let me see. Let me get closer. Does she have on a necklace? She does. Yeah, I would have loved to see just maybe a little bit more diamond, like a thin, real thin, not too much, just a little bit more diamonds for the necklace going all the way down her cleavage, just a little bit more, not too much, just a little bit. But with or without, she still looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, diamond necklace with an 8. I agree. Yeah, I see the necklace. I just wish it was a little bit more bolder. Just a tad bit though, not too much, because you don't want it to look gaudy, but just a little bit more noticeable. Just a little bit more noticeable. She's beautiful though. Halle Bailey. I think she looks nice. She got them mom boobs. Those are mama titties, honey. I don't remember her titties ever being that big. I think I don't like the hair. I think that's what I don't like about this look. But I don't hate the dress. I don't hate the dress. But I mean, Hallie's beautiful, so it's hard for her to look bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like the wig. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think a better, but I'm trying to think what would have been a better wig. I don't know. I think maybe a lighter color would be better. Maybe if her hair was back, maybe a nice sleek bun or something. The hair is not doing it, but she still looks nice. Okay, who's next? Oh, Chloe. I think Chloe looks good, but again, the hair is off for me. But I like this dress. I think she looks good. I like the dress. I feel like the hair is making her look older than she is. Yeah, Chloe got body, honey. Yeah, her body looks great. Yeah, the hair, the wig does look wiggy. I wonder if her and Hallie probably got their hair done by the same people. But you know they have dreadlocks too, so it's kind of hard. Probably. Well, I don't know. Sometimes their hair be extra flat. So yeah, I don't know. This time the wigs look extra wiggy. Yeah. So that's my only criticism there. Miley Cyrus. I don't love this dress. I don't. Mm-mm. I feel like the bust is too pointy, but I don't think even if it wasn't, I don't think that would have saved it. It's something about this I don't like. I don't know. It looks too slinky or something is not right about it. They were saying that she looks like she's on Ozempic too. I don't know. I think her body looks fine. I think she has a nice slender, muscular, slender type of body. Not Tarzan. You know what it is? You know what it is? I don't like her hair. It's very much giving like she was in the movie Hairspray, like that type of era with, like the spritz in her hair. I don't like that. Y'all said Tarzan. I could see that though. I could kind of see that. Not Golden Girls. Somebody said she got Blanche hair. I can't. Not she looks like Blanche in the hair. That's funny. Yeah. Who's next? Oh yeah, it really looks like Tarzan from the back. Mm-mm. That's a mess. Yeah, I don't like that look. Ice Spice. Okay. I am trying to figure out why Ice Spice wore baby fat at the Grammys. Why is anybody wearing baby fat in 2024, let alone to the Grammys? What is the reason? Not Nikki told her to. Y'all are so stupid. Her album Y2K, it was custom. Oh, okay. Still, no. She looks dated. She doesn't look formal enough. It's just so much wrong with this, in my opinion. This is not something that you wear at the Grammys. Um, just no. No. Nobody should wear denim at the Grammys. Nobody should wear denim at the Grammys. I'm sorry. But especially denim baby fat. Absolutely not. So, yeah, it's a no for me with Ice Spice. And yeah, it looks cheap. It does look very cheap. Let's see. Janelle Monáe. I'll be honest with you. I don't love this dress, but Janelle still looks beautiful. She's another person where it's just like she always looks good to me anyway. Um, but you know, I feel like the dress looks expensive. It's giving expensive, and it definitely is fitting for the Grammys. You know, I think her hair looks good too. Does anybody know this designer? Yeah, very sleek, sexy. Y'all don't like it? I don't think I would wear this dress, but I don't know. I think she looks good. It's hard for her to look bad. I love the cut of this dress too. I love a plunging neckline. Like I just love that. Who else? Coy Ray. Hmm. I don't like this. I don't know. Is that a green? Is that a green jacket? Is that a jacket? Yeah, I don't like this at all. It looks incomplete. Um, and I definitely don't like the green. This is the best fit. Well, I look. I grabbed from different sources of the internet, like the best dress list or the fashion list. I just grabbed the pictures. I didn't go looking too far. I didn't purposely get these. You know, if these are bad pictures, my bad. I didn't purposely get them. I just grabbed them. Who's in Armani? This is Armani, or are you talking about Janelle Monáe? I'm assuming you're talking about Janelle Monáe was in Armani, because that kind of looks like it would be Armani. Now she looks like a butler. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't. I can't even think what would make this better. No. Doja Cat. You know, I feel like Doja Cat for a minute there, she was really doing the whole fashion thing. Like she was elevating her fashion. And I don't actually hate this dress, but I don't like the fake tattoos. I think that ruins it. But the dress is actually not bad, in my opinion. Do y'all feel that way? I don't hate the dress. I don't know what designer it is, but I don't hate it. But why all the fake tattoos? It's like Doja just be trying to troll. She just be trying to get people talking. I'm not sure. I wouldn't pair the shoes with the dress either. The shoes don't go with it either. But I don't hate this dress. Y'all are stupid. I don't mind the nude type color. Y'all said it washes her out. I don't even mind the color. I just don't like the fake tattoos. That's to me that is what's the only thing that's ruining this outfit. And she could have probably took the glasses off and put in some contacts. That's my only criticism. I actually like the dress. Next is I put Taylor in here twice. Oops. Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, this is just very basic. It's giving prom. It's definitely giving prom dress. Not sure who the designer is, but it's definitely just giving basic prom dress. But you know, it fits the Grammys. It's very Grammy appropriate. So, yeah, very boring. Yeah, I agree with that. Next, Summer Walker. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Um, I see what she was trying to do though. I see what she was trying to do, but she just looks like a bird, you know? No pun intended. But she does look like a bird, and I feel like it's just too much. It's just too much. I mean, but even like without the hat, it would still be too much. But I think if she took the hat away, it would have been a little bit better. Anybody know what designer this is? Yeah, it's definitely giving peacock. Yeah, it's just too heavy on the feathers. Just too much. Too much. But she tried. She tried. Okay, next is this is Dawn Richard. And see, this is where just again, y'all be trying to be too or they be trying to be too creative, too over the top, and it just goes wrong. You know? And I feel like what is she supposed to is supposed to be a tree or something? Like I'm so confused. Oh, somebody in here likes it. Somebody said this is Met Gala, not the Grammys. Yeah, I could see this at the Met for sure. But even then, it just I don't know. But I was gonna say, to me, it would be a little bit better if the leaves weren't attached to the straps. You know what I'm saying? Like if the straps didn't go all the way up to the leaves. Like if the straps were just normal. And I don't know. I'm just trying to make it better. I don't know if that would make it better either. But I just think that that's what makes it look the most tacky to me. That the straps are going all the way up to the leaves like that. Like it just doesn't it needs to be like that should have been in a way maybe if it would have been just a headpiece and not connected to the straps, I think that would have made it look better. Do y'all get what I'm saying when I say that? Like, to me, the straps is what makes it worse. Onyx said, whose table did she sit in front of? Right. I would hate to sit behind her. Yeah, this is just bad. I didn't put that other picture of Coco in here with her feathers. She had a different dress on. I didn't really like it. Had feathers on it at the top. Ani Girl says, I get you, but I still like it. Well, you like what you like, right? If you like it, nothing's wrong with that. I don't care for it, though. This is Calvin Harris. I thought they looked nice. Specifically, her, whoever the woman is. I'm sorry, I don't know her name. With his suit, I think I would have done a less busier shirt underneath. That's the only criticism I have for him. But I think her gown is beautiful. I love her gown. Yeah, she does. She does kind of look like Jada Pinkett a little bit. She does. Is this his girlfriend? Yeah, Calvin is Taylor's ex. He makes good music. Now, who is this woman? Does anybody know who she is? I'm sorry, I don't know who she is. But yeah, I think she's really pretty. I love the dress. That's why I included it. I was like, oh, I'll throw her in here. Next is Ed Sheeran. I'm trying to figure out how he got in here because I don't remember putting him in here. He looked like he about to go bang bang. You know what I'm saying? Bang bang. I can't say the word because they will demonetize this video. He looked like he about to go bang bang a school. I'm sorry. He looks like one of those kids you see on the news for, bang banging the place up. Yeah, why does he look like that? Why do you have on army fatigue at the Grammys? And I'm pretty sure this is like some expensive designer. He looks odd. And I like some of his music. No, you did not say Ice Spice brother. You are petty, Nika. But I kind of see it a little. I kind of see it. I see it a little bit. I do see that, and that is unfortunate. That's unfortunate that him and Ice Spice look like they're related. I hate that. I didn't say it. Don't go get mad at me. I didn't say he looked like Ice Spice. Nika in the chat said that. I didn't say that. Because y'all know y'all like to go off on me for saying anything negative about a light skinned woman. Anything critical. Who said Chucky? That is funny. Yeah, he looked like one of them crazy people. He really does. Anyway, who's next? Niecy Nash. Excuse me. Yeah, this just looks like foil to me. It's way too shiny. Yeah, I don't like this at all. And this is her and her stud. Her studsman. They're just way too shiny. They went, it just, I don't know. It's giving aluminum foil. Yeah, I don't like the material. They look happy though. They look happy. Who's next? Mariah Carey. You know, Mariah Carey, she just always plays it safe with her nude gowns. She loves a nude gown. With her blonde hair, she just always looks the same. But I like this gown. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Mariah knows what works for her. She sticks to what works, you know? Yeah. Simple, basic, but it looks nice. Okay, who's next? Lizzo. I like this dress. And I actually the picture doesn't do it justice because I saw her on Instagram on her she put a video out and it looked better in the video, but I like this dress on her. I like it. Yeah. I like the makeup too. I like the smoky eye with the, the middle part, the hair down. I like this whole look. I think she looks really nice. Yep. Y'all don't think so? Some of y'all? Yeah, I think Lizzo looks good. SZA didn't have any red carpet pictures. I don't know if she was late or what, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any red carpet pictures of her. So this was her dress. It was just okay. Nothing amazing, but she looked nice. Yeah, she came out to accept her award late. And I guess homegirl was just running late. I don't know. Yeah, SZA is a really pretty girl though. She's very pretty. Okay, Paris Hilton. I actually really like this dress. I love this mermaid dress. Not sure who the designer is. I love the matching clutch. I love this. To me, this is what Aria should have done. She should have went in this direction if she was gonna give mermaid. I really love this dress. Yeah, I think Paris looked really, really nice. And again, Grammy appropriate. Who's next? Oh yeah, Oprah. I thought Oprah's outfit was cute. And again, this is one of those things to me that look better in real time because I think she what did she do on the show? Oh yeah, she introduced Fantasia. She presented Fantasia before she did her Tina Turner performance. And I just remember looking, I was like, oh, Oprah looks cute. I love her, shiny black outfit. She had the little high ponytail, the weave ponytail. I think Oprah looks so cute. She looked really cute. Who said beautiful couple? Y'all are so shady. I don't think they together, y'all. Maybe I'm in denial. I think they are best friends. I do not think they're together or lesbian. I don't think that. I never thought that. They just look like besties to me. Secret lovers. Y'all think so? I never got that vibe from them. And usually my gaydar is on point. Usually I can tell. I don't see this with them. But Latino boy says they are definitely scissoring. You are so childish. Right. They give besties to me. Reality check says, but do you see her with Stedman? You know, I think that Oprah just doesn't seem interested to me. I think that when she want to see Stedman, she sees Stedman. You know what I mean? Like Oprah gives me the vibe that she pick him up when she feel like being bothered, and she put him down when she don't want to be bothered no more. That's what she gives me. Very much Aquarius. I mean, honestly, if you had Oprah's money, would you really want to be bothered like that with a man if he didn't have as much as you do or higher? Personally, I wouldn't. I would be single too if I couldn't find my equal or above. That's what Oprah gives me. Like, look. And even if she can find it, she just might not want it, y'all. She just might not want it. And that's okay. Yeah, I think Oprah looks great. I think her and Gail, they look great, honey. They look well moisturized. They look paid, honey. Unbothered, okay? Maybe not being weighed down by a man. Maybe that is the secret. Maybe that's the secret, honey. Because they out here thriving and shining and looking young and beautiful and youthful. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, maybe that's the secret. Even though Gail, didn't she just come out saying that she loaned a man some money for child support or something? I said, now, Gail, now you know that was a bad move. But you saw how she quickly said, she said, I couldn't look at him the same, and she left that nigga alone. I wouldn't have done it in the first place if I was Gail. But you see how she left him alone. Yes. Well moisturized, paid, and unbothered, honey. That's why y'all think that they're fucking, because they're not attached to a man. That I think that's really why, because they are not all, it's like you can tell they the type that really don't need a man for their validation like that. That's why y'all think they gay. I just think they don't want to be bothered. That's what I think. They're in that stage of life where they've been there, done it. They don't want to be bothered. Who's next? This is, oh yeah, Oprah, yeah. I just think she looks so cute. Anyway, that's the last one. Right. Even though y'all say they not male identified, I have seen them say some mammy-ish things before. But it could have been they were trying to be like, I don't know, politically correct. Um, but they do seem like they're, sovereign, if we want to use that term. They don't seem like they are out for self, and, some people could say that's bad, but whatever. They're thriving though, so I'm not mad at that. Yeah, they be pandering sometimes. I get that feeling from them too. Yeah. But again, I think it's to try to, whatever is going to make them look good at a certain point in time, they're going to say it or do it. They're those type of people. And honestly, I don't care about. I don't blame them. Because I mean, honestly, what benefit does it how does it benefit black women to pander to any one group of people? It really doesn't. So I'm really not mad when I see black women, saying certain things in certain environments and they really don't feel that way. They just saying it to say it in that moment. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. That's probably very problematic. I don't care. The thrift queen says boomers get on my damn nerves so bad. Yeah, I understand. Kimmy says maybe Oprah is demisexual. It's something that's not discussed enough and leaves so many confused, or she just doesn't give a damn about having a relationship. Who could blame her? What is demisexual? Explain. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm not saying they're not gay. I mean, it's possible. I just don't think they're together. That's all. Crystal said, child, we running out of sexualities. That is funny. That's so true. Mel says, my mom is a recovering boomer thanks to our help. Laughing my ass off. Yeah. My mom, I would say she's a typical boomer. She's not as mammy-ish as most boomers. Um, but it's definitely still there a little bit. And I be having to tell her, like, Mom, mm-mm. And she agrees with me on a lot though. She'll say, that's true. That's true. They'll say that's true. You right. You right. But they still deep down got that mammy in them. She's that's where she's at. But she understands. I think that's why I like Oprah. She reminds me a lot of my mom. Very much Aquarius, very much so. Yeah, Pink Lady says they are learning it was a different time. Right. Yeah, and you got to be patient with them.
To see my exclusive content, visit Chrissy Online.
Okay, so I am done. This was fun. I am going to go back to working on my website exclusives. There's some other content I want to make that I'm not going to make publicly, but it's also not going to go on the website. So I'm thinking I'm going to open my Neptunians tier back up and start putting some exclusive content over there in between my website releases, because I do want to say some things. I just don't want to say them publicly. Because like I told y'all before, I'm protecting my peace. Um, I'll come on here to do things like this, have fun, talk about celebrity news every now and then. But I am going to be working more on website releases and exclusive underground content for personal reasons. And yeah. Yeah, Neptune. I'm on Patreon too. If you want to join Patreon, that's fine. Um, Under the Neptunians tier, that's where I'm gonna put that content. So either on Patreon or memberships. Yeah, we're gonna have to open that tier back up for some content, because I have some things that I want to get off my chest, but I don't necessarily want to say them publicly, and they also don't fit on the website either. So yeah, that's my reason for doing that. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when I'm going live again. This was just something special because it was the Grammys. And again, I thoroughly enjoyed, I have to say it again, I thoroughly enjoyed Tracy Chapman. That was the best performance of the Grammys. And for the girls who are making music, it's women like this who are the blueprint. Think about if your music is going to still hit like this 36 years from now, like Tracy's song Fast Car. Think about if your music is that good. And if it's not, you need to improve your writing. That is all I'm going to say. Get like Tracy, please. Because that is genius. That is iconic work, legendary work. And I was so happy to see her. So that's all. This was fun, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my new series on ChrissyOnline.com, How to Vet Men for Dating and Hypergamy. It's a really good series. Thank you all so much for supporting it. Those of you who have thus far, I appreciate all of your support, all of your good feedback. It's appreciated. You will be getting another series soon. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Bye.
To see my exclusive content, visit ChrissyOnline.com and be sure to join. To see my exclusive content, visit ChrissyOnline.com and be sure to join the mailing list for updates on future videos. The links are in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.